How's it going, everyone? This is part two of the complete SEO Tools Guide 2018 or something like that. I don't know what it's going to be called, but this is once again the guide where I explain all the different tools that I use on a regular basis, and these are my favorite SEO tools available on the market that I highly recommend. So the first tool we talked about, Page Optimizer Pro, and how awesome it is for on-page optimizations, whether you're doing it for clients or your own sites. This one is sort of the next step up from that. This is called Cora SEO, and you get it at SEOToollab.com. This is pretty high-level stuff, so I would only recommend this to someone who's doing SEO on a regular basis, almost every day, right? If you're an SEO specialist, an SEO professional of some sort, this is a great software. But if you just have one website that you're working on and you're doing a little SEO here and there, I probably wouldn't recommend it because it does cost around $200 a month. But it is fantastic and it does so many things. And you can kind of see why it is priced that way in a minute once I show you the different things it does. So what does Cora mean? So Cora is short for correlation. And what it does is it takes all these different factors that are influencing your Google rankings and the rankings of all the sites that are ranking for a particular keyword. So I'll just open it here. I think it'll be a lot easier to explain. The software itself, this is the interface. It's very straightforward. So all you do is you enter your domain. So we'll say, I was working on my site earlier, so the domain I used was my site. You hit save, then you type in a search term. So let's say we're trying to optimize for SEO expert in California, whatever, right? So you enter the search term, and then Cora is going to show you the Google results for that search term, and it's going to show you all the different variations. You can see they're highlighted like that, and this is really helpful. So we touched on it in the last video about Page Optimizer Pro. And what that program did was it showed you different variations for the keyword you were optimizing for to sort of give you a better idea of what Google considers close similarities to that keyword. Because remember, Google is not just all about exact match terms, right? It's about throwing in different variations of your keyword. So in this case, we typed in SEO expert in California. You're not going to rank number one by stuffing in the term SEO expert in California exactly in that order every single time. You're going to do it through using variations. So SEO expert, jobs available in California is one variation. Just the word California alone is a variation. SEO services, that's a variation. So you got to take into account these different semantically related terms. And Cora does this as well, but Cora takes it to a different level. Not only does Cora account for on-page optimizations, it accounts for off-page, it accounts for all the different elements within your HTML tags, your body tags, pretty much everything you can think of Cora accounts for. So let me just show you a result because this will make it a lot more clear. So here's excuse me, here's a scan I did recently as an example, and so you run the scan in Cora, right? So this is the thing I showed you. So I have the search term, and then I would hit get data, and so Cora is going to run a scan, and it's going to compare my site that I entered in the domains to the top 100 results for that search term I typed in here, and it's gonna take all these different correlations, and it will figure out essentially what factors Google is taking into account when ranking sites for that term. Okay, so this is very niche specific stuff, and this is how I think this can really turn regular SEOs into professional SEOs, or into professional SEOs into like next level super amazing all-star SEOs, because it gives you all these correlations. It takes out a lot of the guesswork. You don't have to just think, oh, well, maybe this needs a title tag tweak, or maybe this needs, a different H2 or H3 heading. With Cora, you can see exactly what it needs. And it's very granular. So here's the result we get. We get an Excel spreadsheet just like this. And this is for the search term that we typed in. In this case, this was like San Diego SEO or something. And so what it does is the first tab here is an SEO roadmap. So this is a roadmap that it's like a condensed version of what you need. This isn't everything, really laid out, but this is like the most important things that we need, and they're highlighted. So you can see that some of the factors here that it noticed. I need more search terms in my HTML title tag. I need to add 35 more, right? Tuning the content. I need to add more search terms in my A tags. I need 4 more of those. Okay. Keywords in H2, I need 1 more. That's simple enough. Keywords in A tags need 33 more. Okay. And the nice thing is you can really break these down into what are the easier fixes to make, or what are the most convenient fixes to make. So you don't have to just start with, oh shoot, I have to add 35 more things. Well, that's going to take me a long time. Instead, you can just start with, oh, I need to add 1 more thing, or 3 more things, or 4 more things. Like this one's probably the easiest, right? Keywords and H2 tags. Okay, I can hop in the CMS and change that in 30 seconds. Okay, done. So it's all about picking and choosing. Like what you want to work on. But here's where it really gets interesting. So this is the full itemized list of things we can change, and this is a little bit more expanded from this, right? This is more of a condensed roadmap. But here we can really notice the correlation factors, because it lists everything. And look how granular this is. Keywords in alt attributes. So it's literally like an alt text, an alt tag, and an image. Okay, we need to add a keyword in there somewhere. Let's go do that. Has schema image object. So apparently a lot of the top ranking sites have schema for images. That might be something we want to add. Here, same thing, keywords and H2 tags. And then when you click on one of these, it loads a browser window where it kind of explains what it means. So if you ever have a question, because there's a few of these where I wasn't really sure what it meant, but it opens a browser window where there's a short page of text from the Cora website where it explains what those different things mean. So if you ever have a question, you can just click it and look it up fairly easily. But look it's amazing how granular it gets. I got this tool recently because I've heard such great things from people like Josh Bashinsky, Chase Reiner had talked about this. These are very well-known SEOs, and I just had to give it a shot. It's expensive, but I do SEO every day, so I figured this would be a good investment, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing. I mean, I've implemented a few of these. I've done a few scans so far and implemented some of these, and I've seen some results. It's only been a few days, but I'm starting to see results. So this stuff is really fantastic, and it is expensive, but in my opinion, this is probably the most revolutionary SEO tool to ever hit the market up until this point. Maybe since like SEMrush, or I don't know, even Google AdWords Keyword Planner. This is one of the most amazing tools that's been out in a long time. Just for everything it can do here, and its creator Ted Kubaitis is talking about the upcoming versions of Cora and all the neat stuff that those are going to have as well. So you can look forward to that. I'd get on it now though, before the price goes up. I'm sure the price will go up because this is a fantastic software. And I'm probably going to do more in-depth reviews on Cora at a later date. But since I'm making this guide for the best SEO tools, in my opinion, of 2018, I had to include Cora in this because it is fantastic. And that's it. So I'm going to come out with part 3 pretty soon as well, and we're probably going to go more towards more traditional SEO tools that I use, and I think I have something in mind for that. Not totally sure, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Please subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time.